Welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to pick images from your macOS Finder app and display it inside an image view in a Flutter macOS app. So yeah, let's get started. So first I will show you the output. Here I have my Flutter macOS app running. I have one button called pick image. If I click on it, it opens the Finder app, and from here I can select any image I want. So I'll just select this image, click open, and here you can see the image is displayed. Now there is some layout shift. I think it's happening because of the image width and height, and I don't have any other elements as such. But if you have a proper app with a lot of UI elements, then I don't think this would happen for you. My app is mostly empty with I just have a button and an image view, and if I just want to select, if I click on other image, I'm able to select that as well. So let's see how to do this image view which you are seeing. We have to code this via native with a native UI as well. We can't use this Flutter image view. I'll tell you why. So first let's get started. So I have my Flutter app created, and here I have just refactored my homepage widget. So first I have created a method channel. This is for opening the Finder app for picking images. So I have created a method channel for it. I have created one variable called image URL as well. So as soon as user selects an image, I get the image URL from native side to the Flutter side, that is on the Dart side, and then I will send this image URL to our native view from Flutter to the native UI which we have created. So here I have created this pick image method. So basically we are calling this pick image identifier or method which we have created on the native side. So you have to write the same identifier for both of this on the native UI side as well. And if the result is not equal to empty, I'm just assigning it to our image URL. And if you see my UI, I have one text button, and inside on press I'm just calling this pick image which you see over here. Next, if the image URL is not equal to empty, then we are just displaying a size box. The reason why I'm using a size box over here, because this macOS image view requires a size box. If you just remove this, like this is the native UI view which I'm talking about, which will help us to display the image from an image URL. So yeah, give it some width and height according to your convenience. So if the image URL is properly set, then I'm displaying this macOS image view. Now for this macOS image view, I have created a separate widget, some stateful widget. So now this identifier, you have to use it on the native macOS side as well. So first it takes an image URL. I have also assigned this key. So this key is basically useful whenever you select some other image, like you have selected one image, now you are trying to pick some other image, your UI should update. That's why I have taken this key, and inside init state I'm just initializing our key, and also assigning this image URL to this particular map creation params, and the image key is image URL. Now this same key you will have to use it on the native macOS side as well. And this update widget gets called whenever you are trying to pick second, third, fourth images. So this gets called, and if you see, I'm just this is only macOS tutorial. If you are curious for Android and iOS using native code, I have also done videos on that. You can find it inside my Flutter playlist. And here you can see I'm creating an AppKit view. I'm passing our key, I'm passing our view type which we have defined over at the top, and here the layout direction is left to right. Here I have passed our creation params, which is our map, along with the which contains the image URL, and the creation params codec, it's just standard message codec, and for all other platform I'm just displaying a placeholder. Now you will have to open this macOS XE workspace inside Xcode. So once you open that, you will first have to go to sign in and capabilities, and here you will have to select this user selected file option. You will have to give it read write permission. Next you will have to go to main Flutter window, and here firstly you will have to write this code for picking images. So I have created the Flutter method channel, and I'm using the same identifier which we have used it on the Flutter side or on the Dart side, and I have used the same method as well. So as soon as this pick image method is called, I am calling this open image picker method which I have defined at the bottom. I will show you in a bit. and here once we get the selected URL, I'm sending the selected URL back to the Flutter side, and in case if not, then I'm just showing an error, sending the error back. Now this should not be battery level, this should be I don't know, image not available, something like that. Okay, and because I have copy pasted it from my previous tutorial. And yeah, and here we are also registering our native view of displaying the image inside an image view. Now this is boilerplate code which you have to write, but this macOS view native view factory, I have created a Swift file for that. Just create a Swift file, I will show you that code in a bit. And this is the same identifier which we have defined it on the Dart or Flutter side, and here is the code for open image picker. So first we have to open an NS open panel, and if you are on macOS 12 or above, you can just allow the content type as image, and here we are allowing the file types as JPEG. If you are below macOS 12, then you have to write hard coded this image, what all types of image you want to allow. And once we get a response, and if the response is okay, then we get a selected we get a URL from that, and I just convert that URL to string with the help of this, and we just return it back. Now for displaying the image from an image URL, so here is the Swift file for that. So import Flutter macOS and Cocoa, and again this is like boilerplate code which you have to write for any kind of a native view. And here we are overriding the create method. So here we are creating our NS image view. We are setting some frame like width, height, set it whatever you feel like. And here once we get the image, once we get the URL, so here as you can see, we are getting the image URL from that particular map which we had created and which had this identifier. So I'm using the same key, and from that we are getting it in form of string, and then we converting string to URL. And once we get the URL, we just do NS image contents of URL, and then we just apply it to our image view, and here I'm just returning our image view. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.